Mom here, and I'm here with another movie review. I actually wanted to tell you that this movie review stemmed from me watching a movie that was recommended, that I went in blindly. It had a great actress. I thought it would be good, and I didn't like it at all. Not one bit. Even though I think that they did good, I think it was very good acting. I think that it could have been a short story, but it definitely was not worth my time. I'll tell you at the end of the video the name of this movie in case you want to avoid it. But it made me kind of frustrated, and I was like, well, I'm going to go out and I'm going to watch something that I know is good, that I really liked, and I want to share with you guys. And it's a movie called The Furies. I don't know if a lot of people know about this movie. I can't even remember. I think I accidentally found it. It was several years ago. It was a Shudder exclusive, and I think that's how I found out about it. So you can find it on AMC or on Shudder. I watched it through Prime, and yeah, it's called The Furies, and it is different, and I really, really like this movie. So this movie starts out two best friends, Kayla and Maddie, and they are actually kind of having an argument. They get into a fight, and then boom, they leave, they get abducted. And the next thing they know, they are going to wake up and coming out of a box in the middle of nowhere. And it's like they've been dropped into a trial, kind of like the Hunger Games. You're dropped, you don't know what is going on, and what becomes clear is that there are two types of boxes. There's a box that has the word beast on it, and there's a box that has the word beauty on it. There's 8 beasts and there's 8 beauties, and they're all linked together somehow. And basically, the beasts are out to kill the beauties. So it is something different, and it's very scary. It's nerve-wracking. You don't know what is going to happen. And our main character, Kayla, has an illness that really makes it difficult for her. She has epilepsy, and they did not give her pills. So she is loose in this trial trying to survive, and she doesn't have her medication. So what is the result of that? It makes her randomly all of a sudden freeze up and just pass out. And she comes to, I'm guessing she comes to, they don't tell you exactly, but I'm gonna guess that it's maybe 10-15 minutes before she wakes up. Can you imagine being in some sort of trial for your life, and if you pass out, you have no idea? I can't imagine. So that makes it really tense. There's also a part of that with the epilepsy that actually kind of helps her. So I'll let you guys figure that one out when you watch it. I thought this movie had really good acting. I thought they did a great job. They did not use CGI. I'm going to give you a gruesome alert on this. If gruesome stuff bothers you, you may want to pass on this one. I hope that you get to see it. But I just kind of wanted to let you know some of the kills are pretty gruesome. I have to tell you about that. I don't want anybody to go see one of my movies and then be totally grossed out and turned off by the channel. So if a movie like Hostel just bothers you to no end, this movie's probably not for you. And that's unfortunate, but because it has such a cool story. The only kind of downfall with this movie is probably the production level. The production level is not as great. By no means is it not worthy to watch, but it's not a major stream movie. And I wouldn't even call it low budget. It's not like that at all. Please don't get the, you can see by the trailer, but I can tell they probably didn't have a ton of money, a ton of superstars. They probably didn't have a huge budget, but they did a great job with what they had. The sets are not elaborate, and that's something else I could kind of tell about, but it works. It works really, really well. So don't let that downplay you. I'm gonna give this movie a 7.5. I would love to give it an 8, but I had to knock it down for the production level. So it's definitely, this is a really good one. Go check it out. Hopefully you have access to AMC or Shudder. And if not, this is good. This is a good renter for $3.99, definitely. I would love to hear your thoughts. The last thing I want to talk about on it is its name, The Furies. What is that? And it comes across, there's a part in the movie where a girl brings up the Furies, and she kind of blesses our main character, Kayla. And I had to look it up because I didn't know what it is. I just assumed it had to do with maybe another country, some sort of like a fairy tale. I actually thought it had to do with fairies. It was like another word for fairies. It's not. The Furies has to do with Greek mythology, I found out. The Furies are the goddess of vengeance and retribution. So they would go out and punish, until death even, people that did bad things, murdered people, committed crimes. So I think that's interesting. It's really more interesting now, and how the ending of the movie all goes. So I think you guys will like that. So if you never knew much about Greek mythology, now you know that the goddess of vengeance and retribution is the Furies. So let me know what you guys think about this one. Please like and subscribe. I would love comments if you've seen this movie. Did you like it? If you go and watch it, come back and let me know. I would love to know what you guys think about this one. And yeah, stay tuned, and we'll be doing another movie review real soon. Oh my gosh, you guys, I finished the video and then I started to rewatch it so I could do my editing, and I realized I forgot to tell them the movie that I did not like at all at the end of the video. So hop back in here real quick. So the movie I did not like was called Azrael, and it stars Samara Weaving. And I was really looking forward to this movie. It was like a apocalyptic type movie where, and I went into it blindly. Like, there's something that goes on, and the way that someone told me about it, I didn't want to even watch the trailer. But I didn't like it. I do not recommend this movie. I'd probably give it a 4. Like I said, the acting was really good. She did a great job. It just, to me, it just lacked. And then they're all silent. Nobody is speaking in this. And there are, I think they're zombies. I'm just going to say it. There are zombies walking around. It's like, it reminded me of The Walking Dead, where some people are bad, some people are good, and you got the zombies. You got all these 3 things going on. And, yeah, it just didn't come together. And then at the very end, the end of the movie, stop if you want to go watch it. Yeah, Samara Weaving's character, who probably hasn't eaten in like a week. We know she hasn't eaten anything in about 24 hours. She all of a sudden becomes super powerful and takes out this whole camp of people that have been living a certain way for a long time. It's not believable. And yes, I watch a lot of horror. Like, my believability, I mean, within the realm of the movies, I believe what's going on, but I didn't believe this. And I would not recommend this movie. So if you have seen it and you felt differently, God, let me know. I would love to know if somebody liked this movie, or maybe if you agree. And if I saved you a shot of having to watch this movie and being happy, that'd be good to know too. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.